Hey everyone, Travis Robertson, CEO and founder of Robertson Coaching International, where we help people create businesses that support their life, not businesses that run their life. And I believe too many people are wearing their busyness or their workaholism as a badge of honor, as if the less sleep they get, the more we should praise them and go, wow, that's awesome. You know, you're burning yourself out and you're burning the candle at both ends. See, I believe our lives need to have a little bit of margin in them. And instead of working as hard as we can for as fast as we can or as quickly paced as we can, that what we really need to be doing is we need to be finding that margin in our lives, and instead of trading what's essential for what's trivial, focus on just those few things that are essential. There's a great book called Essentialism by an author named Greg McCune, and he talks about this idea, and he says, so many people are making millimeter progress in thousands of areas of life. And I wonder how many of us is that the case for? For you out there, I mean, how many of you are maybe making millimeter progress in hundreds or even thousands of areas of life, rather than saying, you know, in a few key areas, in a few essential areas, I'm making monumental strides and I'm making a big impact and a big difference. See, it's not about how many things we get done, it's how important the things are that we get done. And rather than trying to figure out how do I cram more into my life, how do I get busier, how do I sleep less, how do I do more in less time, maybe what we need to figure out is how do I do less but do it more impactfully? How do I make a bigger difference in life? How do I make a bigger difference or a dent in my dreams or in the universe, as Steve Jobs said? How do we do bigger things with our lives? It's by focusing on doing fewer things but doing them more effectively. You see, it's not about how much we get done. It's about what it is that we're doing. And I love this analogy of going to a drag strip for cars, race cars. And if you've ever gone, if you've ever watched it, it's really kind of a fascinating experience, because as these race cars come out, these, I think they're called funny cars or whatever they are, they've got this quarter-mile track. And what they're gonna do is they're gonna see how fast they can get to the other end, right? That's what their whole thing is. But when they first come out, when they first get onto the track, what they do is they do what's called burning rubber, right? They're gonna heat those tires up. And during that process, they make a ton of noise, right? The wheels spin real fast, there's smoke going everywhere, there's a lot of noise, the engine's revving, but they're not moving anywhere. And it's fun and it's great to make a lot of noise sometimes, but at some point you've got to get down the track. They don't get first place for how much noise they can make, they get first place for getting to the other side, for actually making progress. And too many of us are spinning our wheels and we're making a lot of noise, but how much progress are we actually making? Where are we actually getting? Where are we actually going? You know, I like to ask this question, you know, coming back to that millimeter progress in 1,000 different areas. Look at the last 12 months of your life. What did you accomplish? What great things did you actually achieve? What big goals did you set for yourself and did you actually accomplish? Or maybe the better question is, what didn't you accomplish? What big goals did you have that you didn't make any progress on? Or what big goals did you have for your life or for your business or for your health or for your family or for your relationships that at the end of this last 12 months, you're looking at it and you're going, you know what? What did I do? What did I accomplish? Not a lot. Or maybe I did a lot, but did it really matter? Was it just trivial, or was it stuff that's actually essential that I can look back on and say, you know what, I'm proud of what I achieved. I'm proud of what I accomplished because that mattered. See, too many people settle for average. They settle for normal. They settle for being busy but not effective. And I don't want you to be busy just for the sake of being busy. I don't want you to work a lot just to say that you work a lot, or lose sleep just so that you can go, I only got 4 hours of sleep each night over the last week, as if we should all stand back and applaud you. That's not the goal of life. The goal of life isn't to be so busy that we don't have time for what's really important. See, the goal of life isn't to see how busy we can be, but to look at what it is that we were created for. Why are you here? And are you making a dent in that mission, in that cause, in that journey, in that dream? What is it that you're here for, and are you making progress? That's what we need to be looking at, is not how busy we can be, but how effective we can be at what we're here to actually do. And I believe that inside of each and every one of you is a dream, is a passion, is something that you want to do. And rather than seeing how much you can cram into life and think that you can have it all, because you can't, say, I can't have it all. I've got to make sacrifices. I've got to make choices, and that's okay. Make the sacrifices, make the choices, and focus on just those few things that are essential, and stop trading the essential for the trivial. Don't settle for anything less, you guys.